Last video, I made it clear that I wasn't too sure what direction, at least I thought I wasn't too sure what direction I wanted to go in when it came to this channel. But I realized that it's impossible for me to focus strictly on technology, mainly because there's so many other things out there that we all buy and consume. Plus, I think there's other things that just interest me and interest who might ever actually watch these videos. So, the first thing I'm actually going to review, or at least talk about today, based on my experience, because I've owned this product for almost a year now, is an AirPod alternative. No, it is not great for listening to music. No, have I ever used AirPods, and nor am I going to say there's anything wrong with them. But when you look at them, the price is relatively high, and I think I have an alternative if you're one who's simply just talking on the phone. And that's what I have right here, which is the Motorola Boom Plus. Actually, it's the Motorola Boom 2 Plus. Overall, this is an extremely comfortable product. Plenty of times I forget I even have it in my ear. Later on, we'll discuss the price. One thing that I can say about it is it can be a bit fragile. So when opening the boom right there or positioning the item on your ear, just make sure that you're careful and that you don't pull too hard on it, or you don't get it, or you don't accidentally drop it. Right there you can see I do have a small crack in it. Again, I've owned it for about a year, but other than that, haven't had any actual problems with it. Here we have the box, pretty straightforward, letting us know that it is IP54 rated. We get a range of roughly 300 feet when using it. It does work with Google as well as Siri, and it does have 2 microphones on it. And again, everything regarding this device, the only notable thing that wasn't mentioned before is the fact that you can connect 2 devices to this device at the same time. It says that we can listen to music on it. I wouldn't recommend it. Go ahead and pick up another pair of wireless headphones or wired headphones if that's something that you're looking for. Now, right here, it does claim that we have up to 9 hours of battery life. I've never achieved that. I mean, even when you turn the device on and it's fully charged, it says that there's at least 6 hours of talk time remaining. The actual time that I've gotten, I'm not sure, but I will definitively say I have received more than 6 hours, but cannot confirm that I have received up to 9 hours. So now we can take a look to see what actually comes in the package. Of course, you have the Bluetooth headset itself, the instruction manual, a little other reading material, and here are 2 additional pieces that you can clip on to the Bluetooth headset. I personally prefer the hook that goes around my ear, while these 2 are used if you want the Bluetooth to sit comfortably inside your ear. Also, the micro USB charging cable that comes along with it. It does not come with a wall plug, so that's something you'll have to provide on your own. And honestly, when it comes to these types of products, I mean, I understand that it appears to be a little more expensive to include USB-C, but as time goes on, I was hoping that micro USB is something that I would no longer have to deal with. But in this situation, here is another micro USB device. The only thing that I haven't mentioned yet is the price. When I purchased this from Target about a year ago, and I think the price is relatively constant. It fluctuates between 2 numbers. Full price, $70. Do I think it's worth $70? Absolutely not. When I purchased it, got it 50% off for $35. Not only that, I purchased one for my brother, $35, found it on sale again at Target. And I have another friend that I purchased one for, and that too was also $35. So, all in all, I think it's a relatively good product. I do kind of even hate that I mentioned the Apple AirPods at the beginning of the video anyway, because the point of this video isn't to necessarily dissuade you from buying another product, just letting you know other products exist. And given that the only other people I've seen ever use this particular device are the ones that I've purchased the device for, I can imagine that it's not really that popular. So when it comes to this Bluetooth technology, there have been a lot of advances in the last 10 plus years, and I'd encourage you to give it a try if it's something that you're considering. plenty of times when I'm talking on the phone with a wired headset, the cord gets snagged on something, rips the phone out of my pocket, rips the earbud out of my ear. So the wireless connection is absolutely great. If I am at home, it's easy to walk around with it on. If I'm driving, it's easy to drive with it on. It's very convenient. I'll take it off my ear and put it in my pocket when I'm not using it, and hurry up and flip it open when it's time to actually talk to somebody. I will say that, unfortunately, when trying to connect to a device, there are times where it's a little slow to connect, and sometimes it doesn't even recognize that this or the phone is trying to connect to it. So there have been a few times where the devices technically were paired already, but I had to tell the phone to forget the device and then repair it. But other than that, things are pretty good, and I think it's something worth considering.